For me, it was always the mountains, with the snow, with the winds. It's such a part of who I am. The threat, these things being altered beyond recognition by climate change, is something that I feel personally, because threats against them also feels like threats against me. What I do mostly today is research on the transformation of economics to a climate-friendly, regenerative economic system. Building on psychology and philosophy, I work to transform the economy into one that is more climate-friendly, because we know that nature will always prevail. When I was a kid, I lived on the west coast of Norway, in the fjord country. Any trip was really walking to a mountain top. Reaching the top was important. I didn't really feel that my culture, my family, had a deep appreciation for nature back then. It was taken for granted. Getting to Oslo in the big university was liberation. I did philosophy, psychology, mathematics, and computer programming. But gradually I discovered there was something missing. I said, why am I missing the mountain so much? I guess this was the start of my deep concern for nature and my curiosity into eco-philosophy. Professor Arnes founded eco-philosophy in many ways. The core of it was deep ecology, an ecology that didn't just use scientific method to map the interactions between species in a complex ecosystem, but also one that asked, what's the human role in this? Climate change is inherently multidisciplinary. It connects all kinds of issues and disciplines. There are more opportunities for synthesis, for taking knowledge from one area and integrating it into another in a much more creative research process. That's why it requires also a philosophical and psychological approach to help see not only the climate science, but how people think and feel about the climate. If you want to communicate climate effectively, there is no way around storytelling. Storytelling gives meaning, a sense of cohesion, and also motivates for the long term. Rather than cost, sacrifice, and catastrophe, we could speak about all the opportunities that we have for creating a much better society with much less wastefulness. I don't really know the outcome of all my actions. Neither do I know the outcome of all the millions of other people who are working hard. But doing something gives me a sense of grounded hope. How can we make better jobs, better economy, better cities with much smaller ecological footprints? That's the task now of society, to realign our way of thinking with the way nature thinks.